Hey, Nicole here, and we are finishing up our time here in Costa Rica at the amazing Tabacon Thermal Resort and Spa, which I highly recommend. It has a double thumbs up for me, and we're gonna shoot a couple more videos, and then we're gonna go enjoy a couple more hours of relaxation before we head back to San Juan. And I just wanted to share with you a little bit about how it's important to always be ready to pivot in your business. Now, I've shared a little bit about our story, about how we got started in 2002. We started a camping gear store, how we used drop shippers, how we went from doing 0 to 3,000 a month, how we went from 3,000 a month to 30,000 a month. But I haven't shared the story about how that all came crashing down. As it usually happens in business, you know you have ups and you have downs. So I joined the high-end mastermind program, which cost about $9,600 per year, which we joined for 3 years. Talked about how we started to hire people, we started to train them, we started to build our team so we could outsource them, we could grow. Well, about that time, something changed in the search engine optimization industry. And what changed it was that the big brands, specifically Coleman, who we were doing a lot of, selling a lot of their products, figured out about search engine optimization. And back in the day, search engine optimization was a lot easier than what it is today. All you basically had to do was get links, and he who had the most links won the name of the game, which is, you know, those were the good old days for easily to get high rankings, and you can get lots of sales really easily. Well, Coleman and the other brands started to figure this out, and so because they have big budgets and deep pockets, what they started to do was to purchase large amounts of advertising online, and they made sure that their advertising all included links back to their website. So whereas I in the past could get a top ranking just by getting a bunch of links to the site for very cheap, I found that I was being literally outspent. I could not spend as much as the Coleman company, and they were spending, you know, I don't even know, but hundreds of thousands of dollars on PR campaigns just for branding. And then as a result, that branding also helped them with search engine optimization. And as a result of that, it was no longer profitable for me to continue to have to invest money in search engine optimization, because they could literally just outrank me because of their budgets for branding. So what we found is as we began to drop in the search engines, that because I didn't want to spend the money on that, is we shifted our business. We did 2 pivots. Number one, we shifted our business model to trying to do search engine optimization to we put all of our products onto Amazon, which is very popular today. So we moved everything to Amazon, and we still got business there where we were selling products through the Amazon store, through our Amazon storefront, and using their fulfillment center to actually fulfill all the purchases. At the same time, we also figured out that there were a lot of other businesses that we could help with their search engine optimization and their rankings, because for them they weren't being outbid by $100,000 budgets to get top rankings for their products and services, so we could help them. And that's when we began to do a pivot from the e-commerce business into offering marketing as a service for other people that were members of the community that we were members of. And that led to the formation of our company, which today, you know, is Start Ranking Now, which is a search engine optimization company, which we don't really do anymore today, which is why the last couple of years we've also switched that brand. We've pivoted again to have a new brand called Nicole Munoz Consulting, which is more of what we do today. So the story that I want to share with you, or the bottom line, is that you always have to be ready to pivot in your business. I think one of the mistakes that I made is I waited too long to make that pivot, because the camping gear was our first baby. It was online, it was exciting, it was fun, it was successful. We waited I think we waited about a year, 2 years too long before making that change, always thinking, oh, well, we're gonna figure out how to do it, and we're gonna beat them, and we're gonna be able to do this. But when the reality was we did not have the budget to do that. And the other thing is, the other thing with pivoting is that when you do make a pivot, it allows you to open up your open yourself up for bigger opportunities and for other opportunities. I thought we were being very successful as an e-commerce, but I found out that even, I was good at that, I was actually really good at helping other people to grow and scale their businesses. So much that when someone wanted to work with me, we built up a system back in the day again. We built up a system where basically when someone came on as a client with mine, we were able to get them rankings on demand because we had built up so much of a content and link generation system way back in the day. So my question for you today is it time for you to make a pivot in your business? Or how can you open yourself up to other opportunities and not just focus on just one thing?